because last year was straight. Second time in 3 years, Blue Ridge Rock Fest has a disaster on their hands. And I did a couple videos about the Blue Ridge Rock Fest and the failure of the Blue Ridge Rock Fest a couple years ago. Now this year, we find ourselves stepping in the same pile of fucking horse shit. I tweeted out a couple days ago, I said, wow, not again, LOL. Let's go to the Blue Ridge Rock Fest official statement. And this was, what date was this? I won't tell me. This had to have been like a couple days ago. Blue Ridge family, thank you for your patience during these heartbreaking circumstances. There is an overabundance of misinformation circulating that we will fully address in due time. We see you and are working as quickly as possible on our end to take care of you. This past weekend's weather cancellation was a collective one made by Events Emergency Management Team, composed of state and county officials, as well as representatives from the venue. We are currently in extensive discussions with our ticketing company and partners. We ask for a bit of your patience as we work to provide you with resolution. Now, normally you would think, oh, wow, so, this sounds legit. I want to tell you guys something. They said almost the exact same shit 2 years ago when they had to cancel the first time. Under different management, by the way. This is supposed to be two different fucking owners. This is supposed to be a completely different ownership than it was 2 years ago. But we are somehow dealing with the same shit. So now you have an angry mob of people. A large anger, because you had people that traveled from all over the world to go to Blue Ridge Rock Fest. I mean, it is a legendary rock festival. Legendary. Almost every fucking mainstream band you can think of, and some that you haven't even heard of on the card. I mean, it's ridiculous. I shouldn't say on the card. I'm thinking of wrestling. On the lineup. 3-day festival. Actually, I think it's a 4-day festival. About 3 or 4 day festival. One of the biggest festivals in the fucking world. At least in the country. And they somehow managed to fuck it up again. Again. But I'm about to pull this up, man. I'm definitely about to pull this up. So let me see if I can. Wow, they still kept the comments up on this. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, so we're going to go over the comments first. So let's go over to the first set of comments that I actually grabbed from the screenshot from earlier. Let's do that first. So these are just some of the ones that I was able to grab and post on Twitter. Grayson, what the fuck, says, I watched plenty of bands in the rain last year and it wasn't an issue. It was fun AF. You kept us there all day Saturday waiting for an announcement, and when people wanted to leave, it was chaos. This festival needs to be in the hands of better people who know how to run a festival. It could be so amazing. Time will tell, I guess. Now, this guy, he was one of the more of the milder reactions to this, because there's a lot of people that are extremely pissed because they spent a lot of money for this experience. And yet again, the Blue Ridge Rock Festival wants to cancel the entire weekend because of quote-unquote weather issues, when really everybody's speculating the same thing they speculated 2 years ago. They were not ready to have that many people right there in such a small, I wouldn't say a small space, because they have a lot of fucking, they got a whole campground and everything. But I don't think that these people really planned enough to have this many people, to host this many people for a rock festival. And I think that was the issue 2 years ago. And weather played a little bit of a part, but again, they just weren't ready. They weren't prepared for it. They didn't plan right. And this year in 2023, different ownership, different management, run by completely different people, and yet you're having the same issue. You did not plan accordingly to have this many fucking people. SoCal Zombie says, I think y'all are just giving yourselves more time to talk to your legal team rather than doing the right thing. We as a collective group should look into a class action lawsuit. Oof, oof. 129 likes. And Grayson WTF has 200 likes on that comment. Squish Toast says, I don't feel a legitimate news station would go on a whim with documentation of photos from stagehands striking out against you. Oof. Oof. I also don't believe the sheriff's office would go on record lying, stating that Blue Ridge oversold the concert by 20,000 people. Let me read that again, y'all. I also don't believe the sheriff's office would go on record lying, stating that Blue Ridge oversold the concert by 20,000 people. Bruh. Pretty bold to make this statement. Not only that, I say that a lot. There's evidence people from 2021 still haven't received their money. So we got some Logan Pauls up in this joint. This is literally like the second rendition of like Fire Festival, man. But anyways, stop messing with us. Just be real. Squish Toast says, and that has 1,100 likes, bro. What the fuck? So if there's any truth to people from 2021 still not receiving their money, bruh. Again, this ownership has nothing to do with that, but that's still pretty fucking bad. Peroxide Princess, of course. Of course. Ain't no rain kept me from Limp Bizkit Sunday. It was all y'all. I mean, that's facts. That's facts. And then there's a SXK says, the fest shut down. I love when people put their shit in all caps. You have the whole comment in all caps, and then you have one sentence right in the middle of your whole fucking comment in lowercase. Written, typed like a normal fucking person. Anyways, the fest shut down because your staff quit because you wouldn't let them eat, shower, or take breaks. Is that true? I hope that's not true. People worked for 20 hours straight in 105-degree weather with no water and no shade. Oof. Along with having absolutely no safety procedures at all and complete lack of security. And so much more. You're not going to get away with lying when tens of thousands of people were there to witness how horribly managed and dangerous this festival was. Even bands are speaking out about it. Bro, this is bad. If you have bands talking bad about this shit, this is bad. It is very bad. So let's go over to the actual tweet. Not tweet, but the actual Instagram post of this. This guy, he posted a whole fucking, I'm not reading all that. That's a whole paragraph, man, and more. Look at this. Loser 1.1. Should I read this whole thing? I this might make me like extra fucking dyslexic, but let me see if I can read this. I'm gonna try. Sniffs. Y'all smell that? Smells like a bunch of bullshit right there. You have thousands of people that know how horrible this year was. We watched it. Sad that we all look forward to this every year. So many bands we're excited about. Oh, so many bands we were excited about. Wednesday was great. Had a blast. Thursday, oh, they even started on Wednesday this year. So I think they might have even did 5 days. It was supposed to be 5 days. 5. Had a blast. Thursday, half a good day, then pelted with hail. But still, see, you can't complain about the fucking weather. I mean, the weather's the weather, man. But anyways, then pelted with hail. But still didn't open back up after the storm. That's the issue. That right there is the fucking problem. But anyway, Friday was great to see the bands we actually got to see. Glad MIW, that should be Motionless in White. Motionless in White and Slipknot killed it to save the day. Hey, that's good. Even though Slipknot is not really Slipknot anymore, but that's a whole other fucking rabbit hole. Then then Saturday, there was some rain. Still could have played most of the day. just like we did last year. Sunday has no cancellation type of weather. Canceled before you started. We all know this isn't weather. That's just sad. Paid a ton of money to have a great experience. Sounds stupid, but the VIP Rockstar bathrooms were hotter than the Porta Johns and no water to flush. Bro, if even half of the stuff that I'm reading, these people saying is true, oh yeah, you need every fucking penny back, bro. Like this sounds worse than damn, it's been so long since I've been in the festival I would go to every fucking year. The yeah, Vans Warp Tour. This sounds worse than at least the Virginia Beach one was not as good as the one in North Carolina. I'll say that one. But um yeah, I this is horrible, bro. This is horrible. They're saying that the staff wasn't treated not even nearly as good as most staffs treated at festivals. Um wow. How do you only have two beers to choose from and only one of each liquor? Yeah, look, that's not really a big nitpick. I don't think you should probably put that in this, but whatever. To each his own. Meet and greets were constantly changing. That's not good. That's not good because when you pay for a meet and greet, you need that fucking meet and greet. Yeah, that's what I said. The VIP Rockstar bathrooms. Again, first world fucking problems. I mean, this is all first world problems to begin with. Let's be clear. But when it comes to actual, people's money that they paid for, again, you don't play around with that shit. Um, Not to mention there was no club experience. One night and the artist didn't even start until after 1 a.m. Are you serious? Or maybe he meant 1 p.m. 1 a.m. Wow. Look, we are a awesome and loyal rock community. We have done everything you asked from us for a year. Then you fail us miserably. You know better, do right. We want good shows and what was promised to us and when we paid all this money. Or promised to us when we paid all this money. Now, most of us are missing bands that we can't see again. This is just sad to us. This is a lot of us vacation. I think he meant to say this is vacation for a lot of us. We only get one. Yeah, that's true too. Like I can't imagine because most jobs you only get one vacation like a year, if even that. Like imagine spending a good chunk of money because you want that full experience at the Blue Ridge Rock Festival and then you're let down. Like holy fuck, man. I feel bad for a lot of these people, man. I really do because I was there. I like not at the Blue Ridge Rock, but like I've been there. I've let alone I've been to concerts, obviously, but like Vans Warped Tour was always this big fucking event for me and my bros and my sister. Like she would go with us every year too, but like it was always this huge event every fucking summer, for about 3 or 4 years until obviously Vans Warped Tour went away. And I gotta tell you, man, I can't imagine if shit went left when it came to because we make our plans. We're gonna go see this band. I'm gonna go see this band. Okay, you're gonna go see that band. All right, yeah. Like I cannot fucking imagine. And then for this, imagine going in 2021 and living through that fucking disaster, and then coming back, going last year, and everybody's like, "Oh yeah, it's good. It's back. Yeah, whoa, yeah." And then come back this year, and then everything just goes back to shit again. And then you're left with one hand, with your dick in one hand, and your other hand, pretty much hoping and wishing that you get your fucking money back. I mean, that's a terrible fucking feeling. I can't imagine. Somebody says, bold for leaving a comments on, and now we go grab some popcorn and enjoy. Yeah, facts. I'm doing a live stream, just going through fucking comments. Pretty much. Will this thing scroll for me? There we go. Here we go. Brad Nolan says the audacity to send out pre-sale info for 2024 just shows the greed and lack of caring you truly have for the people who would want to attend your nightmare festival. Did they really start putting out stuff for 2024 already? Pre-sale info for 2024? These people are just like each fucking detail of fucking each detail I get about this, about their marketing and about this company, about the ownership, it just gets way worse. Gerald Juice, which is a chick. It's weird. Anyways, says, what? This is nuts. Those same quote unquote county officials, i.e., sheriff's office, say that you oversold the heck out of the venue. So this is the second time I've seen somebody say that they oversold, that the sheriff's office told them that they oversold by 20,000. Didn't that one comment say by 20,000? Your stagehands were threatening to strike and ended up walking out based on horrific living conditions. I think she meant to say working conditions, living conditions are different. But anyways, backstage, you treated the talent like crap and didn't have food for or facilities for them. Really? This is a nightmare, man. This is a nightmarish experience, not just for the fans, but for the bands as well. You can't make the bands happy. You can't make the fans happy. You can't make the workers happy. Whose man's is this? You abandoned a band's equipment on the side of the road. What? This was not a weather-related cancellation. The organizers' greed ruined this festival and put the health and safety of fans and workers at risk. Disgusted. Holy shit, man. These people they're going in on them, bro. Please don't ever refer to me as family ever again. And then you have somebody else says, Keaton Witt, don't call people that you left stranded in hail, extreme winds, locked out of an event that they paid, even though she spelled paid wrong, paid and put in danger family. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, because I think they put it in this, did they put it in here? Oh, they did. Blue Ridge family. Oh, family. This whole thing is a nightmare, man. Oh my gosh. Boren Lauren says everyone that was camping knows that it wasn't the weather. The staff told us that they went on strike. Don't be a coward. Admit you were wrong with so many things. Organization, water stations, porta potties were not safe to relive ourselves. They didn't meant to relieve. Man, some people are idiots. I don't want to call everybody it, but people are fucking like just idiots, man. Not safe to relieve ourselves. Oversold tickets. The festival grounds couldn't even fit everyone. That's why the health department canceled the rest of the weekend. It was unsafe for everyone, staff, bands, vendors, and fans. Bruh. All right, man. I look. I may come back to this maybe later on in another live stream, but this is all I needed to see about this, man. This told me all I needed to fucking know about this. You gotta be kidding me, bro. You really gotta be shitting me. All of this happens. All of this happens because you cannot prepare your festival for the people that you have, for all the tickets that you sold. Didn't AEW just claim that they sold like 80 something thousand tickets, but then they only had about 72 show up? Maybe this could have been one of those instances where they were like, hey, we sold all these tickets. Maybe not as many people show up, but then you do have all the people that bought tickets show up. Because it's not like AEW where it's I don't want to get, too, wrestling political or whatever, but AEW is a very niche type of fucking wrestling. Like it's a very niche company. So, they don't have the best of the best over in AEW. They just don't. Blue Ridge Rock Fest had the best of the best when it came to talent and bands, period. And when you say that you can't take care of them, you left people's equipment on the side of the road. If that's true, what the fuck? If that's true, where is it at?
Whoa! What the fuck?
Yeah. Look, I understand that there's a lot of people that they really wanted this weekend to work. Hell, I wanted the weekend to work with Blue Ridge Rock Festival. I wasn't even there. Like I was even excited last year when they had a very successful weekend at Blue Ridge Rock Fest. New ownership. I was like, man, that's awesome. I'm glad that everybody got to enjoy all the cool bands. I know like Breaking Benjamin was there last year too. There was one band that actually knew a couple of people in the band that performed there at the Blue Ridge Rock Fest last year. They were a local band in Shenandoah Valley. So, look, I've been rooting for for the Blue Ridge Rock Fest ever since it became a thing. But to see this happen, not just in my home state, but literally in my area, bro, like is bad. I'm this is secondhand embarrassment, even though I don't even know who the fuck these owners are. But you got to do better, and you got to know that you have to do better because of what happened 2 years ago. To me, it does, and here's the icing on top of the shit cake. The piss on top of the shit, if you will. One of the comments said that they were already putting out pre-sale info for 2024. If that is the case, then yes, you have the most money-hungry weirdo in the festival industry, in the event industry, live event industry, probably in all of humanity. Because how the fuck do you fuck all these people out of their fucking money? You fuck them out of their weekend. You fuck them out of their money. You fuck them out of the experience. You fuck a lot of people out of their vacations. And then on top of that, you put out this half-ass message on Instagram. And pretty much tell all the fans and all the people, all the ticket buyers, yeah, we'll call you back. Click. And then expect them to come back next year? Expect them to be happy? When you come out and say, oh yeah, by the way, 2024 tickets are on sale. And we've already got some of these bands that we announced for this year coming back for 2024 next year. If I bought a ticket for Blue Ridge Rock Fest, if I'm one of the tens of thousands of people that bought a ticket for Blue Ridge Rock Fest, boy, am I fucking pissed. Boy, am I'm fucking fuming. Because I spent my hard-earned money for an experience that you couldn't fucking deliver on, and now you're advertising for next year when you couldn't even give me my fucking money back, when you couldn't even fucking give me a real message. The owner couldn't have done a video saying, hey guys, look, it's our bad, whatever, or hey, we had to do this. No, nothing. An Instagram post. I mean, hell, at least they left the comments open this time, because 2 years ago, I was able to get a few of those comments. I was able to snap a few of those comments and make a video out of it, but for the most part, they closed the comments down. They shut the comments off every time they posted something a couple years ago, when the same thing was fucking happening. I mean, at least they left the comments on this year. And I really hope that their marketing team, their PR team, their representatives, whoever the fuck can get in front of this thing to save Blue Ridge Rock Fest for next year and the coming years after that, they need to do that shit like ASAP. Because if not, we're not going to have a Blue Ridge Rock Fest next year. And if we do, it's not going to be a good turnout. Anyways, man, let me know what you guys think. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, all that good stuff.